So in this video, we're going to be looking at how to make custom commands in Shards of Britannia. Now there is quite a large list of commands that are available, so I'm just going to leave that link in the description of this video if you want to take a look and see all the ones available to you. So the first thing you want to do when you're making the custom command is type /macro, and you'll see this custom action thing down here, so this little button here. So you want to go ahead and click that. You don't actually even need to use the create macro, but this is how I can get into the custom commands section. We'll leave that open for now. So here's where you're actually going to type the command in. There's a lot of useful commands you can use, and for this example I'm going to be making one that uses a potion for me. So the reason I would want to do this is because normally when you have a potion you can drag, normally you can just drag your potion onto your hotbar like this and it's there. The issue being though is when you actually run out of that particular stack of potion, which you can see, say if I run out of that stack of potion, that thing goes orange right here, like you can no longer use it. And if you get a new stack of potions, like so not this particular stack, then that hotbar will still remain blacked out like that. As you can see, you can't actually use it because it's actually linked to this very specific stack that you had originally. As you can see there, now it's back. So when I run out of these potions, I can no longer use this potion here. It's not going to use it. And that's kind of annoying. So there is a way around that. And you can do the custom actions. So we'll go ahead and reopen that thing here. And so for this particular one, just keep in mind that you don't want to put the slash in front of it. It's going to assume that you put the slash in front of it already. So if I wanted to use a greater cure potion, I'm going to type the command use resource cure potion greater. And then I'm going to click save. And so once that's done, any one of these hotbars up here I can now use for this command that I've made. Now unfortunately you can't get one that looks exactly like a potion, so I'm hoping in the future maybe it's possible that they add custom actions or custom pictures, but for now you just kind of have to pick one that you want to decide and remember it is. So for example, I'll just do this. It looks like it's orange. That kind of makes sense to me. And so now, with that being in there, it's automatically going to use that. So if I drop these potions on the ground, I'm not going to have one. But now I can pick up the stack. I can pick up any particular stack, so it doesn't have to be the original one anymore. Split this out. So this is no longer the original stack. The original stack is on the ground. But it'll actually now look and use that any potion in your bag. So that's a very nice way, a quality of life feature. And there are a ton of them like that. So go ahead and look through the list and see if there's anything that will help you out with whatever you're doing in game. So the other thing that I wanted to show is there's also a lot of say commands. So for example, if I wanted a bank macro that would just type bank for me, because I don't want to type it out for whatever reason, then I can go to that command thing again. So I go to /macro, go to custom action, and you want to just put a say in front of it. So you say, and remember, don't put the slash, say bank. You can save it and find whatever picture you want for that particular one. Put it on your hotbar, and now you'll say bank when you click that. And you can see that hotkey is now F4. So now if I just click F4, it'll do the same thing, just like that. That's quite a useful thing. So for example, if you want to have a guards macro, if you're getting attacked, so you can see these characters right here, they're running that say macro. Or there's say command, but they actually have it within a macro too. So if you wanted to have that say command or any custom action in a particular macro, that's when you're going to bring this create macro back up. So we'll try that again. So we'll go create macro. This time we'll say guards. Save it. Put that within your macro like this. And then do whatever macro you want to call it. So guard spam. And you can save it. This will come up as your saved macro. You can put that on your hotbar, just like a normal macro. And then you can go click guards. And you'll just say guards over and over again. So of course this is useful for certain features of the game. So say for example you want to Brit moat fish, but you don't want any thieves to bother you, and the game doesn't really have any way around right now you spamming guards. So maybe that'll change in the future. It's kind of a silly feature at the moment that you're allowed to do that. But it is in the game right now, so if you want to use it, it is available. So for example, you could pull up this macro. Actually, I'll just start a new one. So I'll have my Say Guards macro here. And then I'll go to here and I'll go to, I believe it's secondary ability to refish, like that. And then you do a loop. So what you would do here, if you had a fishing rod, is you would just fish one area once by pressing Q. And then you would just click the macro. And so this would spam your fishing on the same spot over and over again, while also spamming guards at the same time. So that being said, there's a lot of different ones you can use. There's ones for pets, there's ones for the guards, there's a whole bunch of different potion ones, there's bandages ones, you can open doors, you can use abilities, you can use targeting, there's a whole bunch of different ones you can use. There's also like fun emote ones that don't really do anything. But I will add that to the description of this video, you can take a look. And that's all for today.